Welcome to Reaching Out. I'm Gregory Floyd, President Local 237 Teamsters. Today, our very special guest is Councilman Dr. Mathieu Eugene. Councilman, welcome to Reaching Out.
Thank you, Greg. It is a pleasure and privilege. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Before we begin, I just wanted to just make mention that we are taping this the day after the Boston Marathon, and we want to give our condolences to the families who lost loved ones, and we also wanted to say a speedy recovery to the victims and of that tragedy. And we understand there are a number of people who lost limbs, and this tragedy is just unspeakable.
You're right, Greg. I think this is a loss for the family members. This is a loss, for people in Boston, and this is a loss for America. It is very sad to see people who are doing the positive thing and peaceful thing, end up losing their life and limbs. This is a sad tragedy. Yeah. And my thought and my prayers go to their family members and also to everybody in Boston.
Yeah, we're still dealing with the tragedy that happened in Connecticut with Sandy Hook, and then to hear an 8-year-old boy who was there to support the children at Sandy Hook, his life was taken so tragically in these bombings that occurred during the Boston Marathon. You're a councilman and you represent various parts of Brooklyn. You are the first Haitian elected official, and tell us what that meant to you and your community.
Yes, Greg, I feel blessed and privileged and honored, and I'm humble also. That's mean a lot, not only for the Haitian community, but for the community that I represent. My district is a 40th district, District 40 in Brooklyn. It is, I can say, this is the most beautiful, most powerful, most vibrant and diverse district in Brooklyn. We have people from all over the world. We have, Jamaican, Trinidadian, Guyana, Pakistani, Jewish people, you name it. I'm sorry, I won't be able to list all the different ethnic background, but my district is a very vibrant and diverse district. And I feel privileged to have the opportunity to serve the District 40. And I want to thank from the bottom of my heart all of my constituents who gave me the opportunity to serve them. And for the Haitian people, our first experience in American politics. We Haitian, we came from another culture, another tradition, even another language. So this is the first experience, but I can say that this is a wonderful one. And you understand that, I have a lot on my shoulders because my Haitian brothers and sisters, they come from another culture. It is my moral obligation now to make sure that I help them navigate through the system and understand the American politics. But by doing so, I know that my obligation, my job as a New York City Council member is to serve everybody. I'm so pleased to do so, and I'm doing that with my love, with my heart, and to the best of my ability. And I'm very fortunate also. I have many friends from the city, state, and federal government, colleagues who understand that, who help me do, these tasks, noble tasks. And I think for the Haitian community, that was history, and this is history. And one of the jobs that I believe that I have is to help the Haitian community also become a strong and positive and productive member of the larger community. Because when there's a family, if all the members of the family are strong and powerful, this family will be stronger and more powerful also. And I'm pleased to serve everybody in my district, and that's what I'm fighting for, all the issues affecting everybody in my district, and especially also everybody in the great city of New York.
Now, you're also the founder of a not-for-profit organization called YES, and that stands for Youth, Education, and Sports. Can you tell us about that organization?
Yes, I did created an organization for young people because before I came to New York, I have always been part of youth organization. I created so many organizations in Haiti and Europe where I was living, and also in Mexico, because I believe the young people, they are the future of the society. They're the future of this nation. And I think this is our moral obligation as a society to provide to the young people the best opportunity possible. And I do believe, and I'm convinced, if we can provide the right opportunities to the young people, we can deter them from the negative path and set them to the road of success and self-empowerment. Every single day when we are watching TV, we see the young people, they are doing bad things. They say young people are doing bad things, negative things. But it is our responsibility also to create opportunities for them. That's the reason I created Yes. Let me tell you why I started Yes. I was walking by Flatbush Avenue, that's way before, a long time ago. And I saw a young boy with a knife, a big knife. And I asked him, why you carry a knife for? He told me the answer was to defend myself. And my mind said, oh my God, that young boy, he didn't want to become a criminal. But at the first opportunity, he's going to try to use his knife to defend himself, and he will be a criminal. Since I'm a master in martial art, and that's what I did in Belgium, I created an organization to give to the young people the opportunity to do some positive thing and to teach them self-esteem, self-confidence, and martial art, and to help them become positive and proactive citizens. And I can tell you, that young boy, he became one of the champions of my karate club. And Yes was a very successful organization. And not only we were helping young people, but also we were helping also their parents. Because there is no way you can help the children if you don't help also the parents. That was a great experience. And I believe also that it is because of the work that I have been doing in the community that the people in the community asked me, pushed me, to politics I didn't want to go to. But I can tell you today, I love it. The reason I love it is not because of position. It's not about power. It's not about money. Because I do believe that only God has power. But I love it because it is an opportunity to continue to do what I've been doing for many years, serving people, making a difference in the life of people. I love it because I see that I have more opportunities. I have more resources to make a bigger difference in the life of people. When I see, for example, the amount of money that I have been able to secure for the school in my district, when I see the amount of funding, millions of dollars that I was able to secure for hospital in my district, like Kings County Hospital, like Downstate Medical Center, I feel privileged and I'm humble. And I say, oh my God, thank you. And I say every single day to all my constituents, thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Now, the education part of your organization, what does that consist of?
You know what? Education, this is a great word, but for me, education is not only giving to the children a notion of mathematics and biochemistry or physics, but it is about everything that can help them grow and become a positive and proactive citizen. Education, through that organization, we were able to provide to the children after-school program, tutoring program, music, sport, dance, you name it. Everything necessary to help the young people to become a well-rounded individual. That's what the word education means. In the organization that I was part of before.
And how would one get involved with your organization, either as a volunteer or coming for services?
Let me tell you, I'm not involved in Yes anymore since I got elected. Okay. Even before, because the board of Yes, was taking care of that. But it was an organization. It was an organization open to everybody, regardless of the ethnic background, and especially also those underserved children. Just come and register, and the children will be part of any activities.
This is all the time we have for this segment of Reaching Out. Our very special guest for this segment was Councilman Mathieu Eugene, councilman from Brooklyn. He's also a doctor by trade, and he is the first elected Haitian official in the United States. Thank you for coming on Reaching Out.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Okay.